on 7 News. The Jefferson County School District is facing a $40 million deficit. It's closing schools and laying off teachers and increasing class sizes. Yet, as Call 7 investigator John Ferrugia uncovered, the district is spending $9 million on a new phone system. The question is, why?
It shouldn't be going to that. It should be going to our children.
I don't know how they could justify putting money in a phone system.
The phone system they have works fine right now. I have it on good authority because I make calls and I get calls and they make and get calls all the time.
Jennifer Jacobson, secretary of the Martinson Elementary School PTA, like other parents, had no idea the district was spending millions on a phone system while their school and one other will be closed due to budget cuts.
If we're not educating our children now, we're not going to need to communicate by telephone in a year from now.
We will need a communication system. I don't care whether we have no money or lots of money. We will need a communication system that's safe, efficient, and effective.
Jefferson County Superintendent Cindy Stevenson is adamant that the current phone system is aging and claims a new system is a matter of student security.
With our new system, when you call 911, they'll not only know what school, they'll know what classroom.
And she says, given the history and risk of violence in the district,
that's a really big deal. So if you think about remote entry into buildings, if you think about remote locking of buildings, you need this single line system.
But the question for parents and members of the PTA in the schools that are closing is, given the impact of drastic cuts on students and the community, should the district be spending this money on a phone system now?
Absolutely not. They should not be spending a dime. If our budget is so challenged at this point, it's certainly not education, and that should be the priority.
Is it prudent to spend $9 million now when you have a $40 million deficit and you're closing schools and you're affecting kids' education?
When your systems begin, their life cycle comes to near its end, you really have to be thoughtful about safety, efficiency, and security. So I do think it's prudent. And that's a fair question. Could you put it off 2 to 3 years? But in 2 to 3 years, I'm not really projecting that there's going to be a lot of improvement in the economy.
But we have obtained district records making it clear that Stevenson and the school board were concerned last year that the purchase of the $9 million system would be controversial if it were widely known. Public perception of replacing existing working phones with newer phones at the proposed costs, while staff and services are being reduced, will require district and community-wide communication to fully understand the benefits of this project. Have you told PTAs?
The equipment is out there. They see it installed. Our parents are in the schools all the time.
Have any news release saying we're spending $9 million for this?
We'd welcome questions.
But this has been under the radar.
And I don't think it's been under the radar.
Parents were very disappointed. I mean, it was a dollar and cents kind of decision.
Even if we weren't putting in a phone system, we would still be looking at these reductions over time because you have to do reductions that sustain lower expenditures.
Now, Stevenson says that several $1 million for the new phone system comes from federal funds, and that's true. But such federal funds are paid to districts every year, and they can be used for any technology, including computer labs for students, computer servers for schools, or other student technology programs. The district has chosen to use this money and about $3 million from the general fund, which can be used for anything, for this new phone system. So, Mike, it wasn't until we started asking questions that the district decided to start putting out news releases telling parents why they needed the system.
And they knew they had a PR problem at the beginning of all
long ago.
Okay.